You ever been on a diet, all you have to eat is salad? It feels like crap, to be honest. While you see your friend, colleague instead, enjoying everything that they like and not even putting a pound. Let me tell you something. Listen, you actually don't have to eat less in order to lose weight. What if I told you you can still eat a substantial amount of food, especially what you like? You don't have to sacrifice the taste of it and still lose weight. I know, you can call me goddess. I've currently started at calorie deficit, which means that I'm starting to lose weight to get a little bit more definition, and hopefully I'll be able to get abs. But what if I told you that I'm not actually consuming less food or less calories like I did last year? Because today I'm adopting this new method that I'm going to be telling you all about in this video. Who's excited? If you're excited, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, please. Number one, food swaps. Look how long my fingers are, by the way. Let's take into consideration these two cans. One, Coca-Cola, regular Coca-Cola, and one diet Coca-Cola, and it's gold because it's actually no caffeine as well, because I'm a psychopath and I don't like caffeine. So what does it mean? You can have the same amount by simply making smarter choices. Same amount, but 0 calories. Can I have a please? This is just a small example with Coca-Cola. Same thing with your lovely coffee. Let's just go to Starbucks to make the example more practical.
Just to prove a point, I just came to Starbucks and I'm gonna order 2 drinks. 2 of the most popular drinks that people order. Are you okay? Can I please get a caramel latte, please? Thank you. I got 2 coffees, both by the way very expensive, but the point is the calories. So this is a caramel latte, which by the way is so popular because it just got ordered twice before the till just after me, and this is an Americano. Now it's both the same quantities. If anything, the Americano, obviously this is a large and this is a regular, it doesn't really matter, but this is 15 calories and this is 250 calories. You're just putting into your body 250 calories of pure liquid, imagine. So when it comes to even choosing your drinks, you don't have to cut off coffee completely. You can still have it, but just prefer smarter choices. So one of the best things that I've actually started doing since my cuts, rather than eating less, is burning more calories. Because for a calorie deficit, the equation is you need to consume less calories than what your body burns. So if you don't want to eat less, you can burn more calories. That means you can still consume basically the same amount of calories that you would on a normal week, but it means that you have to move more. And you'll be surprised, because if you're lazy like me, you don't really like doing cardio, because I personally hate it. What you have to do is just do this type of cardio, which is not normal treadmill running, because I hate running, okay, I can't run, but however, sprints. Let me tell you all about sprints, because I'm burning 200 calories in 10 minutes, and I'm gonna show you how. I'm gonna show you how easy it is, and you don't even have to run for that long. 10 minutes of running and you burn 200 calories. Let's say you do this 3 times a week, and you're literally burning an extra 600 calories a week, which is amazing. Or you can do it even more often, or you can do 15 minutes, you can do 20 minutes if you can, if you're a psychopath, for example. So start by just simply walking first, just warm up, because you don't want to get straight into it, okay? And what I recommend as well is to use a curved treadmill if you can, because it's way better for like your knees. And also when you're running, remember your shoes, they need to be the opposite as weightlifting. We spoke in the previous video how we use flat shoes, but for this instead we want running shoes. So I use like Nike ones, but there is like appropriate shoes for running that have got like the little sponge to absorb the impact. Now, what I do, I basically do intervals. That means I run for like a few seconds and then I stop, and then I run again for like a few seconds, and I do that for 10 minutes. Also, for anyone that is a running pro and judges my speed, I'm not a running person. I only literally started running this week for a week. It's just been 7 days. So don't worry if you can't go really fast. At the moment, I don't really go fast, to be honest, myself. So this is the end result, me, and this is how long I've actually done. Look at that. Now, since we finished our session, I think that it's time to refuel. What do you think about that? So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go to Nando's and I'm gonna order a meal. So I'm gonna order a meal from Nando's. And how do we do it? We go on the app normally, and every single restaurant, most likely they're gonna have the calories displayed, okay? And this is just an option, okay? You don't necessarily have to do it, because if you move more, you either do this by looking at the calories, or you have to move more, so like do an extra sprint. And you don't have to do this all the time. For example, let's say that one day you fancy like something else, maybe you do want a chicken pita. You can have it, but then you have to find another way to burn those calories. If it's just once in a while, it's fine. Like if you just do a one-off, once a month, you have an occasion, you don't track, you don't have to like build a mentality of always having to burn a lot of calories straight away. Like it can happen, I don't want you to be obsessive with it. But if it's something that you do regular, I feel like now, especially there's summer, a lot of people are going to be going out more. You just have to be a little bit smarter with your choices and consider smarter options. Like you don't have to starve yourself. You can get something that is just as filling. I always recommend going for protein, high protein foods, because they keep you fuller for longer, but doesn't starve you, still tasty, still nice, just slightly better. So that being said, because I'm starving right now, I'm just gonna take you to Nando's with me and I'm gonna make an order. Okay guys, I just came to Nando's and this is Jade, by the way. She's gonna be joining Train with Kiara as an assistant coach. So what I'll be doing, I'll be eating exactly the same amount as Jade, but minding the calories, okay? So what you do, you'll scan through the menu, okay, and I already had a look. So most menus, most places will have the calories next to each other. So when I'm not cutting, I normally go for like fino pita, which is delicious by the way, but it's got like 800, why doesn't it focus? 818 calories, so probably it's not a smart option at the moment. So what we're gonna be doing instead is getting something that is less calorific, like grilled chicken wrap. Has got 561 calories, which is probably the least calorific one, isn't it? I'm gonna go on my Fitness Pal and you can see, well, actually my calorie allowance is like 2,000 basically here. So my breakfast was 361 calories, so that's fine. If I tap in and I add all these beautiful things, which are, so that's the one. And if I normally always have matcha peas because, okay, so that amounts me to, so far I'm already over 1,000 calories. So here is when you actually play it smart. You either have the chips, and that will amount me to, like, if I have the chips, like I'm adding here peri salted chips, that only amounts me to, I only have 500 calories left for my dinner. So that's probably not the wisest choice because I'm not eating. That's when I'm telling you here, if you choose this, you can do it, but then I feel like you're not eating more food. Do you know what I mean? You're eating less food because you're choosing something that's got more calories. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna screw the chips. Don't want you. I'll get the slaw instead, yeah. Well, that way, I can eat more later if I have a slightly less calorific side. I'm not really sacrificing on the quantity later on, otherwise I'm gonna have to cut my calories and eat very little for dinner. That way instead I can have dinner and a snack. That means smart choices and you can eat more food. and losing weight at the same time. So the food has arrived. So this is what Jade is having. Not particularly, like, obviously I would have expected you to have some chips, but
A bit controversial.
yeah, she doesn't like chips from Nando's, do you?
Yeah, I hate to say it. I'm gonna get hate. The chips from Nando's aren't that good. I'm sorry.
The chicken wrap, slaw, and the matcha peas are my favorite from Nando's. Like, I love them. Yeah, she got them too. There you go.
You know.
She knows. She knows. Bon appetito. I'm so hungry. Meal acquired, digested probably by now as well. Delicious. I feel fine. I'm not hungry. I feel pretty full as well. How do you feel?
Full, feeling fabulous.
Exactly. So that proves that you can still eat as much as anyone else, but be mindful of the calories and how many calories you're actually choosing. And I've inputted everything onto my Fitness Pal. Let's just get it up now again, which is, by the way, not sponsored, but it's a great free app. Which one do you use? My Fitness Pal.
My Fitness Pal is the easiest one.
It's great. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? That means I have 900 calories now. Just focus. Well, it says the remaining over here. I've got 900 calories left still. Great, because it means that I can have a huge dinner later and another snack. Anyway, I hope that was sufficient to explain the concept of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next time with another video.